humanity has but three great enemies: fever, famine, and war. Of these, by far the greatest, the most terrible, is fever, which is infection. These are the words of Sir William Osler, 1896. In the great physician humanist words, fever infection was indeed the scourge of the world. Tuberculosis and other forms of pulmonary infection were the leading causes of premature death among the well-to-do and the less fortunate.
All right, good afternoon and welcome. This is OJ Market, Ibadan City, and I'm here again as your host, Tife Ayo. And I'm here with the on-call medical team, and we are here to get a view of people about the disease called hepatitis B. So now, I will tell you for a fact that hepatitis B is a bigger killer than HIV, but most people don't realize it. They feel HIV is a bigger disease out there, but let me tell you for a fact, this disease called hepatitis B, it is a bigger killer than HIV has ever been. So now we want to get people's views and understand their mentality of if they even know if this thing exists. You understand? And going forward, we will be getting the views of market sellers, of customers, and commoners as a whole, just to know if they understand the severity of this disease. And you know, they say prevention better than cure. So let's get to it. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so we are here with one of the traders in OJ Market, and I want to ask him some questions about what he understands about the disease, whether he knows or not, because he want to know with our survey today at OJ Market. So, sir. So, I think you get to go nípa àrùn pè ní àrùn jẹ̀dọ̀jẹ̀dọ̀ ìyẹn tá mọ̀ sí hepatitis B.
Mo ti gbọ́ pa rẹ̀. Àrùn tó yẹ kó burú ni, ó dangerous gan. Though mo gbọ́n pẹ̀ bọ̀ mi fẹ́ mọ̀ much about it.
A ti gbọ́ rí kílẹ̀sì mọ́ pa ẹ̀.
Gbogbo ohun tó jẹ mọ́ ìmọ́tótó environment ó ṣe kókó. Irú gbogbo tó máa ń fa àwọn àrùn yẹn náà ni bí ìdọ̀tí ibi tí nǹkan ìdọ̀tí bá wà ní gbogbo àwọn àrùn báwọn ti lè ṣẹlẹ̀.
I don't know the effects, the symptoms, and the causes.
Okay, so
The terror was because, although some of the causes of infection were being discovered, little could be done to prevent or alter the course of the disease. In the 20th century, advances in public sanitation and the development of vaccines and antimicrobial agents changed this menace, but only for the nations that could afford these interventions. As we move through the second decade of the 21st century, the world is divided into countries in which heart attacks, cancer, and stroke have surpassed infection as a cause of premature death, and those in which infection is still the leader.
we are here at the University of Ibadan, the oldest university in the country of Nigeria. And on our research and survey process of getting people to know about the disease called hepatitis B, many don't know, some know, but maybe a little about it. But here we are. We want to get their views from those who are in the educated side. Well, furthermore, we understand that millions of people all over the world, as of 2020, have been infected with this case of hepatitis B. And over 1.2 million has been added to the number between 2022 and 2024. Why is this? Don't worry, we'll get into this in depth in our upcoming program, which is the Wellness Podcast. By the way, I am your host, Tifayo, and it's a pleasure. Come on, join me on this journey as we get the views and comments. Thank you. Have you ever heard of the disease called hepatitis B?
Not much detail into it, but let's say a bit.
A little bit? Like
Just
how little?
very little.
Okay.
Does it cut people lifespan?
Like effectively,
Oh,
it is very, very sharp with it.
but how come we are not really so aware about it? Because if it's something as deadly as that, how come I don't really know about it.
It's a very peculiar case. It doesn't mean that there are other things that are actually overshadowing the severity of this, because people are always saying HIV as a bigger killer, but not knowing that hepatitis B is actually a bigger one than HIV.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
What do you know about it?
Yeah, I know it's a kidney kind of issue and stuff. That's just restricted.
Yes.
What do you know about it?
Okay, I do know it. I don't know, I may be wrong, but I think it's a sexually transmitted disease. And I think they said it affects the liver. I think that's all I know about it. Okay, then there's a vaccine you take to.
I think you know more than some already, like a lot of people.
Yes, I've heard of it, hepatitis B, and I know it's a liver infection, like it's a virus that causes liver infection, if I'm right, and it's deadly, but treatable if you go to the right clinic. So I heard about it when I had my first child. And when I got to UCH, we were told to go and do some tests, and that happens to be part of the tests we did. So yes, I've heard of hepatitis B.
That's good news, because a lot of people don't actually know about it. Don't even know it even exists. Some are even asking me that is that like a slang or something?
Hepatitis B remains a significant global health challenge, particularly in regions like the Western Pacific and Africa. The virus can cause severe liver disease, including cirrhosis and liver cancer, and is responsible for a high number of deaths annually. Understanding the modes of transmission is crucial for prevention, as the virus can spread through various means such as from mother to child, through blood exposure, and unprotected sexual contact. Vaccination is the most effective way to prevent hepatitis B, offering nearly 100% protection when administered correctly. It is essential to prioritize vaccination, especially in infancy and childhood, to prevent chronic infections and associated complications later in life. With continued awareness, education, and vaccination efforts, we can reduce the burden of hepatitis B and improve global health outcomes.